Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ShadowFox4562 here with a deck review. This deck review is for Dragons Collide. It just came out, I think it was like 4 days ago. I picked up one, and I mean it's a pretty good deck. You know, it's not bad for a structure deck. It could have been better, but here's my review for it. The first card in the boss monster is called Light Pulsar Dragon. Light Pulsar Dragon is a 6-star light dragon type with 2,500 attack points. His effect is you can special summon this card from your hand by removing from play one light and dark monster from your graveyard. And also, you can special summon this card from your graveyard by sending a light and dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. So it's really good. It's really versatile. You know, two different ways to summon it aside from obviously tribute summoning it. And then when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one level 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster in your graveyard and special summon that card. So you can get, you know, Red Eyes Darkness, or Red Eyes Darkness Metal, Dark Horus, you know, a bunch of stuff. Or this guy, which is the next boss monster in the deck. Yeah, there are two. Dark Flare Dragon. It's a 5-star. The summoning conditions are the same, except it can't be summoned from the hand. And once per turn, you can send one Dragon-type monster from your deck and your hand to the graveyard. Then you can target a card in either graveyard and banish it. It's kind of like a DD Crow, but it helps you too because you get monsters in your grave to summon your other boss monster. Third card, and I think this is the most broken card in the deck, is called Eclipse Wyvern. It's a 4-star light dragon, 1,600 attack points. And it says, if this card if this card is sent to the graveyard, banish one level 7 or higher light or dark dragon type monster from your deck. If this card in the graveyard is banished, you can add that monster banished by the effect to your hand. So you can get Darkness Metal, the boss monster, basically any dragon type monster in your deck that's light or dark. The next card, like they just added Lightsworns in, Samil, I guess, Jane, Lila, they added in Gorgoneth, which I think is horrible. They shouldn't have added this in at all. Rekko, which is kind of nice, you know, it's a reprint for people who don't have him yet. Mystic Tomato, I guess just to summon out random things. Darkness Metal, we needed a reprint of him. I'm only sad that they didn't reprint Red Eyes Wyvern in here, because that would have really truly made the deck broke. But yeah, Darkness Metal. Chaos Sorcerer, another reprint. You know, he's growing in popularity. Dark Arm Dragon. This I thought was kind of a ridiculous reprint. Since they've already reprinted him, what, like 3 times now. But I mean, you know, whatever. Prime Material Dragon. This is a reprint we've been needing, especially since people I think will be running in their side deck against Chainburn. But you know, it's a good card. White Sun of Legends, which is an okay card. I guess it's like I'm glad that they're making tuners and decks still. Summoner Monk, Red Eyes Black Chick, Vice Dragon, Axe Dragonoot, Lord of Dragons, Snipe Hunter, and Herald of Creation. Oh, there are a couple more. Herald of Creation, which is actually really good in this deck. Kaiba Man, Blue Eyes. You know, every dragon deck isn't complete without Blue Eyes. But the next card, why would you reprint Red Eyes? It's useless. It's garbage. Compared to the other monsters you have in your deck or the other monsters you could put in your deck, Red Eyes is not a good card. Flute of Summoning Dragon, Wingbeat of Giant Dragon, Monster Gate, Burst Stream of Destruction, Inferno of Fire Blast. Again, why would you reprint this? You could have put in Monster Reborn, which, you know, it's starting to get a little hard to come by, in common anyway, or anything else. You could have put in, I mean, Swords, for goodness sake. Swords is an okay card, better than this card. Reasoning, DDR, yeah, DDR. I'm glad they reprinted this. We needed a reprint of this. Charge of the Light Brigade, Book of Moon, Chaos Zone. Chaos Zone is a new card in the pack or in the deck. It's a very broken field spell. It's basically each time a monster or monsters are banished, place 1 chaos counter on this card for each of those monsters. Once per turn, you can remove 4 or more chaos counters from your side of the field to target one banished monster with a level equal to the number of chaos counters removed. Special summon that target. When this card is on the field and sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can add 1 light or dark monster from your deck to your hand whose level is less than or equal to the number of chaos counters that were on this card. So let's say you want to tweak your deck up a little bit and, you know, buy a couple of these, add in a BLS, add in Effect Veilers. You know, you can have 6, 7, even 8 Chaos monsters in this deck. And that's 16 monsters that are removed for Chaos Zone. You can grab anything from your deck with Chaos Zone. It's ridiculous. So it's definitely a very good field spell. Magical Stone Excavation, I don't agree with this reprint. This card, it minuses, it's bad. Card Trader, again, a pretty bad card. Call the Haunted, you know, it's pretty solid. A new card in this set is called Dragon's Rebirth. It's a normal trap, and it is target 1 face-up dragon-type monster you control, banish a target, and special summon 1 dragon-type monster from your hand or graveyard. This card is broken. Dragons needed like something to boost them, and I always thought it was like a more viable draw engine than Trade-In and Cards of Consonance. But this is really, really good. Like, say you get out your big field of Red Eyes Darkness Metals and Blue Eyes or Dark Horse or whatever, and your opponent activates Darkhold. You can summon them right back. You can just summon a puny little dragon like Whitestone. You can remove him from play and special summon Red Eyes Darkness again, and then special summon another dragon-type monster from your deck or from your hand or graveyard to the field. You automatically have, let's say, Darkness Metal and Blue Eyes, 5,800 attack points. If they have already Darkhold and you had that on the field first or second turn, that's probably game for them already. So it's a great card. I love this card. Escape from the Dark Dimension. I don't really know why they put this in here. Just because they could have put 2 DDRs. 2 DDRs. But, I mean, it's an okay card. Burst Breath. This card, actually, I was playtesting with it with my friend, and he wrecked me every single time with this card. Because since dragons have such high attack, and a lot of monsters played now have very weak attacks. I mean, defense points, he attributed like Vice Dragon, and this destroyed everything on the field. Interdimensional Matter Transporter, again, it's okay for feeding Chaos Zone. It's okay, like, say you attack, your opponent plays Mirror Force, you can use this to remove it from play. And that's pretty much the whole deck. I'll probably be making a deck and putting this up like a deck review, another deck review, but like a completed dragon deck very soon. My total rating for it is probably out of a 10, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. I could give it a solid 7 or 6 or 7 because, I mean, it's not bad. It's given us a lot of stuff that we haven't had, gave us 2 new Chaos monsters, gave us a great field spell, and a card that can bring back dragons and make them be able to bounce back. So, I mean, it's not bad. So yeah, that's it. Leave your comments. Comment, rate, subscribe, yellow button, and down here, please tell me your thoughts of what you want me to do next. I'll do pack openings, boxes, trade binders, deck reviews. Just tell me what you want, and I'll do it. Alright? Later.